Buddha.
No way, Jose.
Welcome. Wonder Williams, respect to everybody that's in the that's gonna come in here to listen to this. First of all, I'm gonna go do some news. Then I'm gonna right into the topic. Get right into the topic. This mass shooting got to stop. This mass shooting got to stop. We got to do something about this mass shooting because it's getting out of control. Last week, Wednesday, it was happening in Atlanta at a medical center. Now this week in Texas at a strip mall, and it's totally getting out of control, out of hand. I don't know what we're gonna have to do about it. I don't know what can we do about it. Strictly gun laws, is that going to help? Don't know. Will it be? Will it be? I think the stricter gun laws could be is got to have a bit of evaluation before you get a gun. Got to have a bit of evaluation to got to got to do something about these so-called killers and everything else that's going on, right? But it's hard to put your finger on it. It's hard to put your finger on it because we don't know what people are going through or what they're going to go through or what's in their mind when they go do this stuff. We see people get mad at their job, but I don't know. But we see things that goes on all the time, but don't know what we want to do about it. And it just we got to come together as one, and it's crazy. It's nonsense. It's no sense at all. What we got to do? Yes, and we just have to deal with it. We just have to deal with it. Sooner or later we'll have to deal with it. Let's get on to the topic. Let's get on to the topic. Okay. To get to the topic, let's talk about the topic at hand. Should should or could we would you make your significant other take care of children that's not theirs? That is the topic. I've been debating about that, going back and forth. That's a yes or no answer. No reason I said no. No reason I said yes. If that man or woman been with that man that been that woman for since that child was born, okay. But then it comes down to this right here. What is that man or woman that you got that child by is doing for that child themselves? What are they doing? Are they thinking about different things? Or are they just there? That is the thing. Where do we have to let's take it from the man perspective. We get with some women who got children. You've been with about 5 years. You have to take care of her and the child. Then all of a sudden he been doing for, and all of a sudden y'all got children. Say y'all got a kid, a child by each with each other. He do it for that child. He do it for the rest of your kids. Then he decided not to do for the rest of the kids. Is that right? No. That morally wrong? Yes. But they're better his kids. What happened to the baby father? What happened to the baby father? Why you not reaching out to him to make sure that child you had by him is not doing what he's supposed to do for his child? See, that's the problem we fail to realize. There's a whole lot of men out here with the women that got kids by these women, and the women got kids by somebody else, not reaching out to the child's father, but want the man that they with help take care of the child, them children, or children, a child that she got by somebody else. When the other guy is doing the damn thing for her. Stop me if I say anything wrong. See, that's the problem we got right here. What if? What if? Respect, Rich, respect. See, that's the problem we have. We want the men to take care of all the children that's not here, but you're not making the man that got the kids by take care of. With this one respect. See, that's the problem we run into. That's the problem we run into. Why are these women, some women, making the guys they with take care of some kids that's not theirs, and not making the one they got the kids by take care of them. Why? Then you got a flip side. You got these men, these women out here you with is taking care of the child that's not there, but you're not talking to the woman that you got the child by, telling her to help take care of the kids. See, that's a bit that negative thing. Yeah, he's the proper he or she probably the proper mother and father figure for that child. But guess what? They gonna and the child look at them two, the woman or that man as their mother and their father, but they stepmother and stepfather. But they ain't the real mother, they ain't the real father. But what happened to the real mother and real father that's supposed to be helping take care of the child, which helped you make them make their children a child. See, that's the problem we gonna get into right there. See, we don't want to. It's just a whole lot of BS. Cause you know that man or that woman that you were dealing with, that you got the child by, is not doing a damn thing, not working, not this, not that. But guess what? I told you money ain't nothing. It's that time that person spent with that child. I said that time and time again. See, so if that child, hold on, let me if that man decide to walk out on you, decide that he can't deal with what's going on, and he come by, he take care of his child, but you get mad, or she walk out and she decide to take care of the child that y'all only have together, can't get mad because they are doing what they're supposed to do. They doing what they're supposed to do. See, I would start asking questions. I would start asking questions. You want to question me why I do this for the children, why I do that for the children. Yeah, I help take care of them. But the question I ask is, where that man at? Where that woman at that helped you make this child or these children? Where they at? Why they coming in here help support this child in this household? We paying all the bills. We feeding them, we clothing them. But yet they get out scot free. Do y'all agree with that? Should a man or a woman that help take care of the household, should he continue to help pay for the child with the man or the woman that got a child, now somebody else is not helping. The other person that they got a child by is not helping. And the one you with is not making the effort to go see that child father, see that child mom, mother, and ask them, not ask them, demand them that they help with their own children. It's okay, but it's not okay. Although that child or the children sees your significant other as their mother, their father, as a mother and father figure, they need a real father. They need a real mother in their life. That time, not only the money, the time you got to spend with that child, help that child grow. Let the child get to know you. But if that child don't get to see their father, don't get to see their mother, but I see a whole lot with dads, with the one that don't take care of their child. Then a man make this woman with children. He wind up taking care of that child. I see it time and time again. The child, while it's not being here, he don't know it's not here until it's too late. He raised that child like it was his, and the person that child was, the child father, who real father, the donor is, he get out scot free. That's just wrong. That's dead wrong. That's why I said DNA test should be mandatory in these hospitals, so these men won't get caught up in a situation like that. That's a situation is hard to get out of. Then when you find a man that is the father of the children and that had to take care of, you got to go back. You got to go get him. Got to go get that money back. He got to start knowing who's that child. Got to know who he's his or her real father is. If that makes any sense. Would you make your significant other take care of a child that's not his or hers? Would you? Would you make him take care of a child that's not his? I don't think so. You know why I say that? It's because you know that's not right. You know who you laid down with. He got with you because, or she got with you because she or he loves you. They know it's a package deal, but that package deal don't mean that the other man or other woman get out scot free for taking care of that child. See, some men, some women be with a man or a woman that take good care of, and don't want to go ask the mother or father that they got a child by for any damn thing. It always, I don't need them. I can do it all by myself. So why? So why would you want to do it all by yourself? And you know that child is not his. The children is not his or hers. Can't get mad at him. Why don't you go ask the baby father, the baby mother, child mother, baby, the child father to help you out? Why? Respect ain't for shower respect. That's where we, as a community, we failed. We're not talking to our young men and young women about these things. See, you got a son, you got to talk to him. You got to talk to him. That where a father comes in, a real father comes in. Tell tell that tell that child, tell that son, hey, show him how to be a real man. Hey, if you lay down with a woman, she's about to get pregnant. Hey, child might be yours. Get a DNA test. Make sure that child's yours. That child's yours. Make sure you take care of that child. By child support, by just giving money, and by giving time. See, we got to sit down with our daughters. Say, don't spread your leg for any old body, because you might spread your leg for a bum or somebody that not really into you, that's not ready for the child. You might wind up pregnant. Then you left a single mother. Then you're gonna meet a guy that loves you for you and help you take care of your child. But guess what? If you got a child, you know who the father is, and he's not help take a child. Go see him and say, "Hey, you got to this your child too. You gonna have to help take care of him or her." See, if I'm saying anything wrong, it is what it is. A child is a precious gift. We're supposed to cherish them children. We're supposed to cherish each other. But you gotta love that child. But if that child don't have the other parent, that other parent in their life, I'm not talking about the stepfather. I'm not talking about the stepmother. I'm talking about the biological mother, biological father in their life. If they don't know the other side of the family, they don't know their stepfather, stepmother side of the family. You got to make that effort for them to spend time with that mother, that father. If you make that effort for them, their children to spend time with them, guess what? If that mother and father don't want to spend time with them, guess what? When the child grow up, when they see them again, let them make that determination. Because I don't see where some children say that that a guy or girl that helped raise them say, "You're not my father. Not my mother. This is who I consider my father and my mother." If that don't hurt you, I don't know what will. But you can't put that all that burden on the person that you with. That's not the child's father. That that that's not the child's mother. You can't put all that burden on them. You got to put that pressure on the ones that is that child mother, is that child father. If you didn't want to be there as a man, you didn't want to be there as a woman, you should have laid down with that other person that had that baby. See, I'm speaking some truth here. I've been through it. I've been this zone. Said I wasn't his, but at the same time, I went to found him. I wanted some answers, but he ran. See, I wanted some answers. See, it's not my mother doing, not my sister, not nobody else doing. It was my doing. I wanted some answers to that question. Good thing I had family members, neighbors around me help raise me. But have a male figure in your life, have a woman figure in your life is not the same as having a mother and father in your life that loves you. We got to take our time, take our time and look at the others, look at they looking from the kids' point of view. Kids want to spend the time with their mother and father. Yeah, they spend this time with their stepfather, their stepmother. It doesn't matter who they spend time with. It doesn't matter who they spend time with. But guess what? That time will surely be there. But we can't talk bad about their mother and their father that's not there. But we can't lie to our kids either. When they start lying to the kids, we gotta make another lie for their child. See, as a mother, as a father, that if you ain't with that person, you can't lie for them. You can't and you can't talk bad about them. If you're not there in that child's life, and you know you had a child by that woman, by that man, you gotta live with yourself. You gotta feel that guilt. You're gonna have to feel that void. You're gonna have to find it somewhere in your heart to be with that child. Cause long as you not a stepfather, a stepmother can only do so much. See, I was seeing where in some relationships, the stepmother, stepfather, and that person, that significant other that person with, that is not their kids, actual father and mother, wouldn't let them discipline them. Won't have no say in what the child does. If you don't let that significant other have if they say to that child or discipline whatever and set ground rules for that child, but yet the person that you had the child by is not doing nothing for that child, is not coming and spending time with that child, what you gonna expect? What you gonna expect from it? It easy to say, "Oh, child's not mine. Child's not yours." It that take. I'm taking for a man from if that man you did that you were with and that child not his and he was there for the child from say 2 months on up and he helped raise that child, but you didn't make no effort to go find the father of that child to help make the child. That child gonna consider that man. That child gonna consider that man you with their father. I know some of y'all are gonna say, "Hey, that's fine with you," but you're gonna keep that big secret from your child. And come find out that that man or that woman that helped raise them is not their father or mother. Then you got then the father and mother gonna have some explaining to do. Gonna have some explaining to do. You had me all this time thinking this one was my father, and the man and woman that I see sometimes is my father and mother. Why you ain't tell me? Mom, dad, you gonna have some explaining to do. Then you gonna have to then the mother and father that was not there for that child gonna have some explaining to do too. Why were you there for me? Why were you there? Because I wanted to spend time with you. See, our children is our precious joy, our life. That them is our future. See, we as adults we're gonna have to explain ourselves to our children, especially in that situation. I went with your father because so this right here. You don't have to put away. You can't explain to that child. I went with your father and mother because they wasn't fit to be your father and mother. You can't say that because you laid down with them. Respect Steve 8. You can't say that. Respect Stereo 8. You can't say that. Because if you would have made that effort to go speak to that child, father or mother, to see, come spend some time with that child, sit down with that child, let that child spend some time with them, you won't have to go through this. See, some mothers are just worried about the monetary thing, the money thing, the child support. How much money can you give them for these diapers? How much money? When you gonna buy these kids some clothes? When you gonna buy them some shoes? When you gonna buy some diapers, some formula, some milk, some food? But they don't think about the quality time that the other person got to spend with that child. And never been when you gonna come spend time with with your child. When you gonna take your child on vacation with you? Yeah, there's some mother, some father give the other parent a hard time coming seeing them. You got to stop that. You got to stop that from happening because it is sad to see. But yet we want our significant other that we were with, that the child is not there to help take care of. When you don't have the rich, they they biological mother and father not helping take care of. And I say help take care of, yeah, I mean money wise and time wise. Why is that? Why you not decided to have that other mother, that other father spend time with the child? Because they don't get along with the one you person you with, there's no excuse. Because y'all wind up arguing with each other, there's no excuse. Yep, that's when somebody going somewhere, going to the hospital. But when we have to sit down with each other as an adult, as the mother of that child, as the stepmother and stepfather of that child, as the father of that child, as the mother and father of that child, as an adult, we got to sit down to see what the arrangements would be. If you get mad at a person because y'all got a child together, he's doing it for his child, but you feel like he's not doing that for, or he or she is not doing that for the other children, and he does stuff for the other children all the time. But what about the other person that you had that child by? That other man, the other woman that you had the child by? What are they doing for him? Is that right? That the person that your significant other is helping you take care of the child, but the one that you, their biological father, biological mother, is not helping take care of the child. Is that fair? If anybody think that's fair, put a one in the chat. If you think that's not fair on there, your significant other, put a two in the chat. Especially if the child's not theirs. See, we had to get over that this man and this woman didn't want to be with us. And that 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 you left that child with that mother or that father to go do your own thing. But only person you really hurt is your child. You got a man, you got a woman to help take care of your children. I'm talking about the ones that left. Help take care of your children with the person that you laid down with. They put their hard earned money, their hard earned time into your child. But you don't have the decency to help raise on a cordial basis with your with the one that you had the child by. So that being said, I will try to be back later with something else. I just had to get that off my chest right there. I will be back later with the same subject. If the child's not yours, if the child's not yours, if your significant other that you with doesn't have that the significant other, if you had children we got with your significant other, would he or she be the only one helping take care of that child? Or would the biological mother and father should help with that child? That is the question. Should the stepfather, stepmother be the only one to help take care of that child that's not theirs, or should the biological mother and father help with that child? That is going to be the topic for later on today, the night. Peace and love. Shout out to the Now River. Shout out to Twin East Nation. Shout out to State Gang, Armando Black TV, 20th Princess Ale, Jerry Spears, Alpha Buckeye, Thug Life Man, and the rest of Twin East Nation. Shout out to the Now River, EJ Podcast, uh, Mac Mean, Wax AP, Black to the P, Cuba, Diamond Shooter, Secura, Chill Wheel, Krista Henderson, Monique Hill, my Cali sister, my Cali brother, Keyway LA, State Gang, and the rest of the Nile River. Shout out to you, respect to you. Shout out to respect to the State Gang, Butterbud Trades, Truth Hurts, George Chit Chat, and the rest of them over there. Peace and love, and I'm out.